What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're jumping in with a weekly reset roundup for the 4th week of Season 15, starting on September 14th, and there is going to be a lot of stuff to check out this week. We've got new steps for the seasonal story quest, a continuation of the Aegis Scepter quest, and it is possible that we could get the exotic if we're lucky, but we'll also have new secrets in the Shattered Realm, new weekly challenges, and we're going to break down Eververse, plus all of the key activities for the week. But firstly guys, this video is sponsored by Red Magic, and they sent out an awesome Red Magic 6S, which is a phone designed for gamers, and this thing boasts some pretty crazy specs and tech in general. It has a 165Hz ultra smooth display, which is amazing if you're playing mobile games, but also feels really snappy and responsive for everyday stuff, thanks to multi-finger touch sampling at 720Hz, and this makes input super precise. The phone looks absolutely amazing, it's really sleek, and it also has under-screen optical fingerprint recognition, as well as a built-in cooling system with a high-speed fan to cool its advanced Snapdragon processor. And this is great for consuming lots of content, but especially for gaming since phones can get pretty hot. It's also Wi-Fi 6E and 5G capable, plus it's got a massive 5050 mAh battery, so this thing can go for a good while, but can also recharge really quickly thanks to 66-watt fast charging. And for gaming, it's got both shoulder triggers, which can be used with a bunch of titles, and a sliding trigger on the back panel for extra input options, so it's a very comfortable phone to game on and is an all-around pretty impressive device. So if you guys like the look of the Red Magic 6S, I totally recommend that you check it out, and for more info, the store page is linked in the description box below. And now as we get into gameplay stuff for the week, we are going to get double Vanguard rank XP all week long, so that's going to be pretty awesome for farming the Ascendancy rocket launcher. And in terms of the weekly Nightfall, Corrupted is going to be the featured strike. It's been a while since we had that one, so that should be pretty interesting. The weapon rotation once again isn't entirely clear, but we should get the Hothead as one of the featured weapons. On top of this, Showdown returns to the Crucible, so as always have fun with that one if you do dive in. And then we get the new weekly quest segment, rotation of the Shattered Realm, and the possible Aegis Scepter drop. And of course, we've been completing Tracing the Stars quests on a weekly basis. There are 3 that we know of, and so it does seem possible that this week could be when we get the exotic quest for Aegis Scepter, and if not, at the very least it should continue, so that'll be cool to look out for. In terms of the weekly challenges, we've got the one to complete the weekly quest, but also to defeat Scorn anywhere in the system, and defeating them with melee abilities will grant bonus progress. There's Astral Alignment 2, where we need to collect parallax trajectories. And then there's one to defeat combatants with trace rifles, and combatants defeated in Shattered Realm or Astral Alignment will grant bonus progress. Could that be a further suggestion that we'll see Aegis Scepter this week? You never know. But once again, we need to align beacons and discover trivial and ascendant mysteries in the Shattered Realm, and it's likely we are going to get access to new ones in the Forest of Echoes. There's another to complete matches in Showdown Crucible playlist, to defeat powerful combatants in Gambit, and then we've got one to unlock the artifact mods for the season, to calibrate marksman weapons including scout rifles, snipers, and linear fusion rifles by landing precision final blows. And then Vanguard Chosen to complete a Nightfall strike on hero difficulty or higher, and that will actually drop a Nightfall weapon. Aside from the possibility of new quests in the season, of course we've got the continuation of Wayfinder's Voyage, and that does look fairly run-of-the-mill this week, so we need to form an astral alignment within the Blind Well using the compass. Secondly, to collect parallax trajectories, and then we need to find another lost Techian via the Shattered Realm. And once again, that should be the Forest of Echoes this week. And finally, we return the Wayfinder's compass back to the Awoken in the Helm, and have another weekly chat with Savathun. If you're jumping into the Vault of Glass this week, the challenge mode is going to be Strangers in Time, which is the Gatekeeper challenge, and so Heathen Vengeance Time Lost will be the featured weapon, and otherwise the normal rotation and pinnacle drops will come from the raid this week. Don't forget the additional pinnacle drop inside of the Prophecy dungeon. And then, when it comes to the Eververse store for the week, we do have things like the new Ace of Spades ornament featured for silver, although it should come up for Bright Dust later in the season. And the Bright Dust section for this week will include the Pragmat shell, as well as the REDLINE Torpedo exotic ship. And then we'll get the illicit transmat effects, as well as the Grayscale Undergrowth and Flare Gun emote. But also the Junkyard shell, a cool exotic ghost for the season, the TAURUS ROCKETEER, which is a pretty cool exotic ship from Season of the Chosen. There'll also be the Excessive Elbow Dance legendary emote, the Timeline Zero ornament for the Worldline Zero, and finally the Mindjack projection, which is a ghost projection. Legend and Master Lost sectors for the day should include Perdition on Europa dropping exotic helmets, as well as Bunker E15, which will be dropping exotic chests. Otherwise, also on Europa for the week, we'll have Simulation Agility for the Exo Challenge, The Eclipse Zone will be Asterion Abyss, and the featured Empire Hunt will be the Warrior. And then in the Dreaming City, the Shattered Ruins will be the Ascendant Challenge, and that one is found via the Spine of Keres. So if you want the location for that one, we'll run it out at the end of the video. And otherwise for today, guys, that's what we have to round up in the reset portion. But with new quests and activity content rolling out, I'll be sure to keep you posted here on the channel. And so if you are new around here, as always, get subscribed and I'll keep you up to date. You can also turn on notifications, but if you've enjoyed the video today, a like rating down below very much helps us out on the channel. Let us know if you're diving into Destiny this week, and otherwise, I hope you guys have an awesome day.